Today I have a service call for walk-in freezer, not freezing properly. So here I have a double walk-in, which is one walk-in cooler and one walk-in freezer. So this is the temperature for the walk-in cooler, which is plus 3 degrees Celsius, and on my walk-in freezer I have minus 8 degrees Celsius, but that's not good enough. Preferably 18, minus 18 is good enough. So here is my door leading to the freezer. So this is the walk-in cooler, and then another door leads to the walk-in freezer. So here is my walk-in freezer. You can see my fan is running. And then let's see. Woo! My freezer, my evaporator is fully eyes up, kind of 3/4 eyes up. So I'm gonna see what's going on here. So again, the product is not freezing properly, so we need to check those. So I'm gonna go to the compressor and see what's going on. So that's my walk-in freezer, and here is my walk-in cooler. So here, like I said, the temperature for the walk-in cooler, which is okay, 4 degrees Celsius, and the temperature for the walk-in freezer minus 8, not good enough. So, here is cooler condensing units, okay, cooler condensing unit, and here is my freezer condensing unit. So I can see it's icing up here. So my liquid line is looks okay. Liquid line of the cooler is okay. So to start with, why do I have that problem? I'm going to have to see. Here is my timer. The timer is almost going to hit a defrost. It's almost going to hit a defrost, but it has not gone into defrost. So I'm going to make this unit come into defrost, and I will have to defrost that ice. So to go into defrost, I'm going to allow it to slowly go in. I just want to increase my setting here so I could get more defrost time, okay, more defrost time, so that my system could be able to defrost properly. So I want my defrost to kick in. Let's see. But slowly. It's not hitting my defrost. It's my timer not okay. Oh, it seems to have a problem here. So now this looks good. It's coming. This is coming. My condenser is still running. Condenser fan and compressor is still going, but my system has not been able to go into defrost. So yeah, it just went into defrost. I'm going to have to check this timer and see if my timer is good. So now that my unit went into defrost, so I'm going to allow this unit to fully defrost. But I'm not just going to sit here and wait for a defrost. I'm going to help my evaporator to come quickly for a defrost. Okay, remember my condenser, my evaporator is already on defrost. Okay, so I have my electric blower. Okay, usually got it a couple years ago, and I've been using it for blowing, for defrosting evaporator when it's fully eyes up. You could get this. It's like a hair blower hair blower. It's a very good tool. There's also an electric one, also different type, but this is working well for me. So I'm just gonna have to plug this my power here. Okay, so head into the evaporator. No light here, so maybe I need to change this light here. Need to change the bulb here so you can have light in the working cooler. So there's no light there. Okay, so here is my evaporator, freezer evaporator. Okay, and again, this is the defrost. This is the eyes, fully eyes up here, and here is a keep right evaporator. Okay, so just have to plug in my electric defrost to this point here. Okay, and I'm gonna help my defrost, electric defrost, to quickly also defrost by using this. Okay, so I'm using like 2 defrost now. So electric defrost and the blower, the hair blower. Okay, electric defrost and the hair blower. I can sit here all day. I just want a quick defrost, so hence I'm using this tool. But if you want to keep waiting, yeah, it's your choice. But customer does not want you to keep waiting. They need the unit going ASAP. They need it going, so you don't want to waste time. So while your defrost is going on, you could as well assist the defrost with this electric hair blower. It will help you. Okay. My defrost is going well, and I just want to confirm if my electric defrost is working. So I took off my hand gloves and I'm just gonna feel it. Wow, it's warm. So my defrost is good. You can't just hold it for longer. Just feeling it with your hand, you will see, oh, it's warm. So it means it's going to warm up the coil, and it's going to make the eyes to defrost quick. So I'm going to continue with my hair blower defrost. Okay. So here is my evaporator fan, and you can see inside the coil it's all fully eyes up. Okay. I must advise you have to clear out all the eyes completely. Open every area. Make sure you clear off all the eyes. Okay, so when you have eyes like this, system will not work. Look at here. Okay, the left side of the TS valve fully eyes up. Okay, fully eyes up. So you need to fully defrost it. Completely defrost. If you don't defrost it properly and you defrost it partially, trust me, you will have a callback. You may not get it right. So the best thing is fully defrost it. Make sure there is no ice before you put in your gauge and turn on your unit, and then you will know whether you are fully charged or you are under charge. And after that, again, don't forget, I still have to check my my defrost timer, because the first time I tried to turn it, it wasn't responding. I'm gonna have to check that again. So I'm gonna completely defrost all of this. They need to be fully defrost, front, side, and the back. Okay, they have to fully defrost. There should be no ice, and the system must be, I would say, a little bit warm, so that you could know that ice is completely cleared off. Okay, so I would get back again. Okay, so completely defrost the ice off from the evaporator, as you can see. So the blade is just installed. So, but if you look in, it's all completely ice defrost. So from this side and then going to the back, it's all completely defrost. ice is completely off. So if you find ice, please make sure it's all completely defrost before you put back the cover. Okay, thank you. Okay, so cover plate is all put in. Again, this is keep right refrigeration. Cover plate is all put in, and all side. So if you can remember, when we come in here, we have our eyes all completely fill up to this point. So it's an indication. It's not really, I don't really think it's a Freon problem. So we'll go back to the condensing unit, and we'll see. I will tell you more what I find in the course of my defrost. Okay. Okay, so this is my defrost condensing unit, and in the course of my defrost, one thing I noticed is that my timer was always kicking in, even though I tried to set it way high so I could be able to have enough time for a defrost, but within less than 10 minutes it would just kick in. So I begin to suspect there's a problem with this timer. So I'm gonna see here. Let's look at my coil. Not really that bad, but one thing I noticed is that I see my contact here is all really eating up. My contact here is eating up. There's also a contact here, not in good shape. So I think this timer will be the problem. So I'm going to get a new timer and we'll see. So luckily I have a timer in my van that I came in with, and here is another new timer that I came with. Okay, so I'm going to take this one. So here's my new timer here. Okay, I'm going to just put it here so we'll look at it. So you can see my contact here is really well robust, nice. Okay, so I think that contact there may be the problem. See, you can see my contact here. My finger is blocking it. I'm going to try to see if my camera can catch it better for you. So you can see my contact here is really looking good, better than that one. So I think I'm going to replace this timer and see if this timer will fix my problem. Again, it was always slipping up every time I came here to reset it. It won't reset. It takes a couple time to get it reset. So I think this timer is really a problem here. So after putting in the timer, I'm gonna turn on the system, and I will see if my Freon is also fully charged. Okay, so here is my new timer that just installed. So I'm gonna turn on the system, and here's my side glass. So I'm gonna see if the system bubble. But I don't want to put in my gauge at this point because I don't really think I have problem with the gas. But if I notice my side glass is not okay, then I will install my gauge. I don't want to lose any Freon just for trying. So yeah, I'm gonna put in my this. Okay, so nice that. Okay, so my system kicked in, and here's my side glass is bubbling. So in a few seconds it cleared up. So that tell me there was no low Freon. So that's my system has a fully charged system. Okay, so I'm going to observe this system. I'm going to observe it with a new timer put in. So close this electrical. Okay. And I'm going to give you a time. I'll go to the evaporator and look at what is going on there. Okay. So at the startup, at this time, I have 9 degrees Celsius. So during the course of my defrosting, the temperature of the freezer really warm up. So I'm going to have to do it as quickly as possible to make sure my customer is back up and running quickly. So, okay, so back to the freezer. My evaporator fan is working, so that's good. It's working, and then I just want to check my back. Yeah, it's clean, and my sensor is here, which is okay to sense my temperature. So far it is working fine, and I'm gonna have to check my gauges, check my temperatures again. When we come in, this bulb went off, so I replaced it so to help the customer. So in the working cooler here, this bulb is now working fine. Okay, just in conclusion, okay, so remember when I came in here, the evaporator was almost fully iced up, and I have to quickly defrost that ice. So in defrosting it, I have to set in my timer. So, but my timer wasn't maintaining my time, because I wanted it to be even at 60 minutes, so I could have enough time to fully defrost the unit. But my timer wasn't keeping up to that. It was just cutting off in and out. In 5 minutes it would kick in and out. So that was a suspect. But after fully defrosting the unit, and I checked my timer, and I found out that my timer is not functioning properly. So this is a replaced new timer. So this timer is okay, and it is all set to go. Okay, so then I checked my Freon, and I noticed yes, the Freon was all fully charged. I didn't really put in gauge. I don't want to be losing gas, even though I may not really lose gas because of my valves, but I don't want to just put in little is gas losing. So I'll quickly just check where is my temperature at this time. Wow, in a few minutes now my temperature is -8. So that tells you that the system is really speedily going, even though I'm going to hit like -18. But within this space of time, yes, I am really confirmed that this system is now up and running. Okay, so went back to my evaporator again to check if my fan is running. So my fan is running, so it's not stopping. So if my fan is not stopping, so it means the system is really cooling. So here's my evaporator, all clean, no ice so far. So it means the system is really responding. Wow, see how quickly this system come up. It's now -11. So please share this video and like it. And for all heating, air conditioning, ventilation and refrigeration, that's all we do. So please, if you share it, other of our co-technicians will be able to see it. And if you have any question, please drop it below. We can look at it and answer some of the questions you want us to talk about. Thank you very much for watching.